Gossip, the curse that destroys trust. Welcome back, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Generational Curses series. Gossip is not harmless chatter. It is a corrosive force that dismantles integrity within families and communities. When normalized in a lineage, gossip functions like an invisible toxin, polluting relationships, breeding distrust, and fracturing unity. Unlike physical violence, its wounds are unseen, but its generational impact is just as lethal. In many cultures, gossip is disguised as bonding. Family members gather and share stories, some factual, some speculative, all flavored with judgment. Over time, this becomes ritual. Conversations pivot from encouragement to character assassination, and tearing others down becomes the glue that holds relationships together. What begins as entertainment hardens into a curse, a cycle where no one feels safe and trust never fully matures. Why it persists. Gossip thrives in environments starved for transparency and accountability. When direct communication feels dangerous or unfamiliar, families resort to back-channel conversations to vent frustrations or assert dominance. Psychologically, gossip meets three human cravings. Control. Talking about someone's flaws creates an illusion of superiority. Connection. Shared secrets. Bond participants through a sense of exclusivity. Validation. Highlighting another's weakness distracts from personal insecurity. Spiritually, gossip fractures the field of honor in a bloodline. Where honor builds coherence, dishonor creates fragmentation. Every slanderous word becomes a seed that germinates into suspicion, resentment, and retaliation. This curse mutates with technology. Yesterday's whispered scandals over coffee now travel at the speed of screenshots. Group chats, subtweets, and tea-spilling trends make gossip appear glamorous. In reality, it corrodes relational equity and programs betrayal as a family norm. Impact across generations. Relational damage. Gossip destroys trust within families. Children raised in homes where adults gossip about relatives or neighbors grow up expecting betrayal as normal. Community disintegration. Gossip-driven families struggle to form strong alliances because their reputation precedes them. They talk about everyone. Internalized distrust. Individuals conditioned by gossip often self-sabotage intimacy. They assume others will betray them because betrayal is what they've seen modeled. Spiritual fallout. Gossip attracts cycles of judgment and drama. Families consumed by gossip rarely experience peace because discord becomes their default vibration. Breaking strategy. From slander to silence. Breaking the gossip curse requires more than biting your tongue. It demands rewiring the cultural script that equates betrayal with bonding. Step 1. Awareness. Expose the pattern. Audit conversations. For the next 7 days, track every conversation where someone else's absence becomes the subject. Write it down. Patterns emerge quickly. Language scan. Identify gossip disguises. I'm just venting. You didn't hear this from me. Replace with, if it's not my story, I won't carry it. Family history. Check. Reflect on childhood. Did adults model gossip as leisure? Did secrets feel like currency? Awareness breaks denial. Step 2. Refusal. Declare zero tolerance. Verbal renunciation. I refuse to use anyone's reputation as entertainment. This family will speak to people, not about them. Environmental action. Exit gossip circles immediately. If the conversation turns toxic, redirect or remove yourself. Participation equals permission. Step 3. Behavioral reset. Build new communication habits. Replace slander with solution. If the urge to share arises, ask, have I spoken to this person directly? Is what I'm saying constructive or corrosive? Establish direct dialogue norms. Teach children and relatives. Grievances belong in conversations with the person involved, not in sidebars that weaponize trust. Affirm integrity publicly. Say this aloud in group settings. In this space, we honor what's absent. If they can't hear it, we don't say it. Step 4. Interventions. Heal the root drivers. Therapeutic work. Gossip often hides insecurity or unprocessed resentment. Address the wounds that make tearing others down feel rewarding. Spiritual cleansing. In traditions that practice ritual, consider burning a written list of harmful words you've spoken, declaring restoration over relationships damaged by your speech. Step 5. Repatterning. Institutionalize honor. Family code. Write a visible principle. Our words build bridges, not burn them. Display it in common areas. Create honor rituals. At family gatherings, replace gossip sessions with gratitude circles. Each person shares one affirmation about someone not present. Model public praise. Make it habitual to speak highly of others in their absence. Positive reinforcement normalizes respect. Tools for reinforcement. Behavioral. Daily language check. Does this sentence pass the honor test? Mute gossip-heavy group chats or social media feeds. Psychological. Affirmation. I build trust with every word I choose. Journaling. Record triggers that tempt gossip and reframe them into direct, honest communication goals. Spiritual. Prayer or meditation. Focus on cleansing intention before speech. Ritual silence. Commit 1 day per week to absolute silence on others' affairs. When gossip dies, trust lives. Ending this curse turns a bloodline from a battlefield of whispers into a culture of honor. Families anchored in integrity transmit confidence instead of suspicion, and that inheritance is worth more than any secret ever traded. Hi, I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and what you just watched is part of my signature program, the Chosen One series inside School of Soul. This series is not just a course, it's a blueprint for those who know they were different from the start: the black sheep, the scapegoat, the truth teller, the cycle breaker. Inside, you'll discover the family roles playbook, the golden child, the scapegoat, the enabler, the lost child, and how to finally step out of the part you were cast in without consent. How the black sheep becomes the goat, turning rejection into radical transformation and leadership. How to break generational curses and rewrite ancestral contracts so the pain stops with you. And how to recognize and escape modern forms of spiritual and technological targeting, from gang stalking to synthetic synchronicity. This isn't just about survival. It's about awakening, about reclaiming your voice, your lineage, and your destiny as one of the chosen ones. Click the link below to access the full series now, because the role ends the moment you decide it does, and the real script begins with you.